we just try to focus every day on the quality of the daily work. That's really the thing we can control. I mean, the internet is full of different information, and doesn't make any sense to focus on that. What's most important is when we get together for the practice sessions, everybody's locked in on our common goals, and especially respecting the process in a way that the NBA season is grueling. You have a ton of games. There's not a lot of time to prepare. So the most important thing is when you do have time to practice, you use it to the best of your ability. And for us, that starts with focus, then with effort, and after that, you can focus on the actual content. I have several friends here. Some of them who I played with since I was in third grade. I have friends and also family here, and also people from Germany who I got to know over the years. So that's really great, and that's something that's special also to see those people, but also for everybody else here in Europe to get to see the, say, highest level of basketball players. That's pretty unique to be a part of that.
I believe this is your first time being in front of a microphone since the reports that the Grizzlies were listening to trade offers for you, which they had been explicit in the past that they were not doing that. So what was your reaction to the news, and do you think that you will remain with the Grizzlies past the trade deadline?
You said what my reaction was?
Yes, sir.
Live with it.
And then do you think that you will be with the team past the trade deadline?
I'm the only one you asked that question to.
How is it for you? How do you cope with it? You read, like, there's so much news about you. Like, people say this, people say
like
that.
I'm emo.
Yeah, we have not heard a lot about
that
from you. How do you cope with that? How do you read stuff like that? Do you just like say, nah?
Yeah, I see it. It's cool. It's funny.
You've been in Memphis for 7 years, and obviously there's an attachment to you from the fan base. So the recent news is painful to some people. I'm just curious, do you have any reaction or any thoughts to the way maybe some of the fan base has reacted to the recent news?
Well, I didn't see all of it, so I'm not even, I think everybody should be worried about my reaction and not other people's. I think my reaction is more important.
Looking from the outside, it seemed you've had your ups and downs this season with the current head coach. How would you describe your relationship with Coach Isalo at the moment?
He cool. I don't think we had too many ups and downs. That's just y'all from the outside looking at, thinking that.
I was hoping you could put it within the context of the other challenges you've had in your career, and hearing for the first time you being involved in a trade rumor. What's that like?
It's different.
I'm 26. I've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of turnover. So it's not like we're blind to the fact that we're blessed to be here. It's not like it's always promised. So we just don't. I don't take days for granted, and neither do we when we're out there or hanging out with each other or able to be around each other's families, weddings, whatever it is. Like, all that stuff is important. So. But I mean, the main goal is to go out there and hoop. Whatever jersey you have on, I mean, you should embody everything about that and like only care about that first in your life. Obviously, have balance. I work on that every day, but this is the only thing I care about.